Hi guys, this is Keshika and welcome to our channel Amethyst Awakening. Now, like every Saturday, today I'm bringing you a yes or no reading. And along with that, we're going to pull some messages for you on the situation that might, help you understand what you can do to actually, make the situation move in the direction that's aligned with your greatest good. All right. Now, today's area of questions or area of questions is love and relationships. These need not be romantic, they could be work relationships, they could be family relationships, they could be friend relationships, and of course, they could be like romantic relationships as well. Okay. Now, all you need to do is think of a yes or no question in your mind, and we have 5 piles today: one, two, three, four, and 5. You don't see anything here because I'm going to put like a picture with the numbers in a slide that follows the intro, so you can choose from there, or else if you have a preferred number you can directly go to that number. If there's some number that you're being intuitively drawn to, all the timestamps are in the description box below, and let's begin. Hi, group number 1, welcome to your reading. So we are going to begin with a yes or no question that you have in mind. Okay, so think of your question again as I ask the pendulum. Okay, let's make this a little interactive. Pendulum, what is the answer to group number 1's question? Group number 1, this is not the time to know what you're asking. Now, I feel drawn to tell you to think of another question. Okay, so maybe rephrase your question a little and let's give it a shot again. Cool. So, group number 1, please think of like a rephrase question. If your question was very specific, had 2-3 parts to it, then focus on one part, or try to rephrase in a manner where you're not trying to know the exact future, but you're just trying to know the direction in which things are headed. Okay, let's not try and find out what's happening in our life for sure, but it's okay to have an indication sometimes. So yeah, think of a generic question, or like not very generic, but like something that is broad or doesn't give you your entire life and every answer you need in this area or topic, you know. Okay, I hope you've thought of your question by now, and I'm going to ask the pendulum. If you haven't, then you can pause the video, think of your question, and then play it again. Okay. Pendulum, what is the answer to group number 1's question? It could be a yes. Okay, so it could take some time for you to get the clarity that you're looking for exactly, but your answer could be a yes, or like, yeah, could be a, like, yeah, I don't get a maybe, I get like a could be yes, and I don't get a no also, but it's like, the yes could take some time, but it does seem like a yes to whatever this rephrased question of yours is. Okay. um, okay, pendulum, we can rest now. Thank you. Okay, now let's just see what messages are coming through in the situation. Now, this is actually a love tarot, so I'm actually going to intuitively draw the messages. Not going to be exactly what's on the card, but what I'm getting from the card. Okay, because your situation could actually be anything. So, um, what is the message for group number one? Something that they can know, or something that they need to know in the situation about what that person wants to do or what they should do, and just what's coming. What can they know about it? Come on, okay, we need to separate these, I think. I'm gonna go pick that up in a bit. I think something flipped inside, so let me just check that in the deck. Okay, there's nothing here. We just have that like one card that flew away. So I'm gonna bring that right now. Okay, give me a minute. Hi, I'm back with your card now. Let's begin. You guys have been really, no, not you guys. You guys might have been supportive, but I feel like your partner or the person you're asking for has been really supportive, or they've been like trying to be kind or do like nice things for you, and you might be doing it for them as well, but they feel like they're doing nice things for you to support you and be kind and everything, and they would really appreciate if you could appreciate that, you know. So they would love for you to like thank them for helping you out and stuff like that, because probably that's the love language they understand, or whatever situation this is in, like if it's a work situation also, if like your boss really helped you out on the project and stuff like that, or your junior helped you out or something of that sort, like thank them, say thank you for like guiding me on this, or like thank you for doing that analysis for me, or like helping me search the data, and whatever they're helping you with, you know. They you might wonder why they're not doing much right now, because they sort of don't want to do much right now. I feel like it would help if you really appreciate them for what they're doing, and they feel like they have made a substantial investment till now, and once you start thanking them and everything, and they see that you're actually appreciating what they're doing, they might like put in more work. But I think it's important for them to see that it's not going unseen, you know. It's not like they're doing things for you and you're not noticing it. And if you're watching a reading about them, then maybe you're noticing it, but maybe you don't express it in words, and they understand it in words, so saying it to them will really help. Okay, they do want to take you out. They do want to take you out. They would also so this is like a friend or something. They would like to have like these fun bets and stuff with you, or you know, like play a game, and whoever like loses, or that person pays and it's their treat and stuff like that. Or in general, like they would just like to spend some in-person quality time with you, and they want to have fun, they want to take you out partying, and they want to take you out on a trip. Like, okay, so they're not doing anything right now, but the minute you appreciate what they did, or the minute you actually like they see that you value what they do for you, or maybe they're just too tired with what they did and they want to take some breaks right now, they're not doing something, but they really intend to like take you out on a date. If that goes well, you know, they want to take you out on a short trip, they want to like vacation together. If this is a family thing also, like, you know, your family wants to like spend more time with you, like go out for dinners, or they want like a trip with you or something of that sort, and they just want to like communicate or reconnect again. But right now, most of you guys could be in a no communication zone, you know. and maybe you're not hearing from them enough, even if you're talking, and maybe there isn't enough clarity. They aren't telling you what they really want, which is why you're probably watching this reading, because you don't have clarity on what's really going on, because they're not really very expressive about it. Maybe they like doing things for you and showing like how much they care for you through what they're doing for you, and the way they accept or they understand that their efforts are being accepted or their love is being accepted is when you appreciate it or you acknowledge it. So just start acknowledging and thanking them, or in general like appreciating what they're doing for you. They do want to take you out, they do want to go on a trip with you, they do want to spend time, but at the moment they're like taking a break, like it doesn't mean that this is gonna stay like this forever. So whatever it is, like it just seems like there's a little pause or like slow down right now, but once you cross this pause, there's going to be like meeting and spending time and stuff. But overall right now it's a little like paused. Okay, so I hope this message helped you out and gave you some clarity on your situation, because it does seem like that was lacking at some level. And just appreciate your partner when they do things that make you feel special and make you feel loved, and they will make sure to do more of it, if they know they like that you like that. And they do want to make you happy, they do want to do nice things, but right now they're not really saying much. But the intentions are there, and if you start saying what you like, then they do seem like someone who would take the effort to do it. All right, so I really hope this helped you guys and this resonated. Do like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming videos. The weekly schedule of what I do for my videos on which platform is mentioned in the description box below. If you would like me to add, subtract anything in this schedule, or if you have any recommendations or ideas, please do let me know. Whether it's for like readings or it's like a general spiritual topic that you're doubtful about, any ideas, anything that you'd like me to cover, let me know. If you're looking for a private reading, my email ID, Instagram and Facebook handles are in the description box below. I look forward to hearing from you. Do stay in touch. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. We are going to begin with your yes or no question first. So think of your question. You guys seem to be ready with it, so I'm just going to roll, okay? Okay, Pendulum, what is the answer to group number 2's question? It's a yes. It's like a tiny yes. It's like a proper tiny yes, yes. The answer is yes. Cool. You can rest. I feel like I'm gonna do one more for you guys. If you have another follow-on question after the yes, then feel free to ask that in your mind, okay? Right now. So pause the video to think about the question if you don't have one ready. And yeah, I think you should have one ready by now. Cool. Some of you, the rest, yeah, you have it. Okay. Pendulum, what is the answer to group number 2's question? Like the second question. That's also a yes. You guys are killing it. I hope these are happy yeses. Cool, you can rest. Okay, so now that you have 2 yeses, let's see what messages are coming through on what you need to know in the situation, and maybe something your person's trying to do, or maybe something that you can do to improve the situation and align it with your greater good. Cool. Let's see. Your person would love Okay, so these are romantic cards, so I'll tell you what they're saying as well, but I'll also tell you like in generic terms, what their expectations are. Your person would like you to take some effort to do something special for them, you know. So the card actually says like make them their favorite dish, but like if this is not a relationship where that would be appropriate, then like something else, like do something that you know they like and arrange that setup for them, and that would really help them see that you value the relationship. Okay, for them, they want to like, okay, the card says they want to write you a poem, which they may if they're a poet or something, but if they're not, then what it means is they want to like nicely express what they feel and their intentions in a beautiful yet subtle yet elegant manner, you know, like poetic and nice and like still not very like on the face, but just like gives the essence of the message, but also is really deep and you can actually like, because in a poem, like a poem has certain like there are stanzas and there are lines and stuff like that, but beyond that there is usually a deeper meaning to the poem. So like they might say some things, but whatever they say might not actually do complete justice to the depth of how they mean it, you know. So yeah, they really wanna like express it nicely. Maybe they're not very good with words. Maybe they are, which is why they're writing the poem. But maybe they're not very good with words and like just saying it on the face. You know, it's easier for them to like write it down. Possibly, yeah. So if this is like, for example, a work situation, this is your manager obviously not going to write you a poem, that would be inappropriate. But if they really like your work, they might actually like write you an email appreciating how well you did, or like, you know, just like being like, good job, but something nice. Maybe they could put in like a word of recommendation to someone else and like, you know, get you some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of recognition or something of that sort. Because when you write a poem to someone, like that person is definitely important. So like this person wants you to know that you're important. They're probably going to tell you that you're important in a nice manner, and they genuinely mean it. And like they would like you to do things or to understand what they like and try to align yourself to that, or like do things for them, you know. Yeah. Maybe like if you're setting a meeting, suppose again I feel drawn to give a work example for some of you there. So maybe you have two meetings or whatever, you know your manager likes like a 10-minute break in the middle for like tea or something of that sort. So if you're setting up the meeting, you make sure you leave that 10 minutes for him so that he can go grab his tea and his short break before the meetings, you know, instead of just packing up his schedule. So just small things would really help them see that you value them a little more, and that you want to improve on whatever bond, relationship, partnership is there over there. Cool. Now yeah, and if this is like a love situation or a family situation or something like more friendly, more intimate than a work situation, then or even if it's a work situation, like they would mentioning things from the past that you appreciated, or like just nostalgia in general, like the fact that you remember things they have done for you in the past would be something that would be appreciated or that they would like. And if this is something more intimate than a work situation, then just like general nostalgia, revisiting the place together, recreating something, like maybe if you're asking about your partner, then recreating your first date or something like that, like that would be really helpful. All right, so I really hope this helped you guys get some clarity or some pointers on what you can do to like be more aligned with your greater good, or like take a step forward in that direction when it comes to this relationship in particular. And yeah, do let me know how this resonates in your situation in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay in touch and know when the next video is out. I have my weekly schedule in the description box below. In case you have any recommendations there, or any topic recommendations, please do let me know. If you're looking for a private reading or a private guidance session, then my email ID and not my phone number but my email ID, my Instagram and my Facebook handles mentioned in the description box below, so you can send me a message there and I would love to hear from you. I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming videos. Until then, bye bye. Hi, group number 3, welcome to your reading. We are going to begin with your yes or no question. So I want you to think your question in the mind. I am sorry if that was too loud. Okay. Think of your question and I'm going to ask the pendulum what the answer is, okay? Pendulum, what is the answer to group 3's question? Okay, so it's not a yes, it's not a no, it's a somewhat. So maybe I'll give you an example. So maybe if your question was am I gonna get this promotion, somewhat, or actually that's a little off topic, but maybe someone asked that so it came to me. But maybe a question is, are we going to be in a committed relationship? Somewhat. So maybe like you'll be exclusive but not like entirely committed in a relationship. Maybe you're wondering if your children will move in with you again, or if your daughter's coming back or something of that sort. And again, somewhat, maybe they might not move in, but maybe like they'll move closer, or they'll like visit you for holidays, or they'll come visit you for longer. Like somewhat it's gonna happen, but it's not like in the intensity that you're wanting it or expecting it to happen right now, or basically the intensity in which the question was framed. Okay. Okay, for someone out there, I just got like a timeline of 2 days or like 2 months. So if someone was looking for a timeline, like I got the number 2, so it could be like 2 days or 2 months. I'm not really getting 2 weeks or 2 years, so it's like days or months. You know if that is for you. I wasn't really doing timelines today, but that one's for you guys. And let's pull messages and see what your person wants to do or what the guidance for you. Sorry, that got cut off and I'm going to continue. So we are going to pull cards to see what you can do, or just to know what your person's planning to do in the situation, or like what you all can bring in the partnership or in the relationship to align it with like your greater good. Okay, so let's see what comes up for group 3. Okay, they want to be more public about it. Okay, they want to be more public about it. They want you to like call and text and message more, or like reach out. Okay, wait. So if you're not, because I'm getting 2 messages here, so if you're not reaching out and they're the one who's always communicating, then they would like you to also initiate. If it is the other way around, then you will like like they would like you to not call or message or communicate so much, or like not really like be so aggressive with the entire thing. um, they do want to get public, they do want to like take a step ahead towards you, they do want to open up with you, they want to let people know that you're a part of their lives, but they also want their space, you know. So if you're not giving them space, give them space, but like if you're holding back, then they don't want you to hold back, you know. Does that make sense? They don't want you to hold back, but they don't want you to like bombard them with like messages and calls and stuff. They are like, they are, if this is a romantic relationship, they are like cute and romantic and they like doing those things. They would love to do things, they want things to be equal firstly, so whether it's romantic or not romantic or platonic or whatever, they want things to be equal, they want that you all both invest equally, which is why even with the communication, like they want the communication to be equal in your case. They want you all to be hand in hand in the partnership, in the relationship. And if this is like, if this is someone you can hold hands with publicly, or if it's that level of intimacy, or like you would like for it to go there, they would like that as well. They do want you to take out some time to spend with them, to like, you know, pursue hobbies together, like learn things together, spend some quality time doing something together that you both enjoy and love, that is also constructive. Which is why something like a hobby, instead of just like sitting and whiling away time together, or just like going out and eating food all the time, like they really would like to do an activity with you, and they would love if you could take some time out for that, to have that experience with them. And they do want to be expressive, so like if they're a partner or whoever, like they would like to have pictures with you as a display picture. If they would love to hold hands with you publicly and like roam around, holding hands and stuff like that. And even otherwise, like they want equality and equal investment and partnership in the relationship, okay, that you all have. So if you're over investing, wait for them to match your level of investment, and then you can go a step ahead. No one's asking you to take a step back. What they're saying is just like stay where you are and stop getting too aggressive, and stop like holding yourself back. Also be yourself. It's okay to be yourself, but don't like try to lead or try to take a step back, you know. You need to walk together, like the emphasis is on walking together in this equation. Also, they would love for you to share your food or your ice cream or something that you really love and cherish and relish with them. That would make them feel very special. So if you're someone who doesn't share your food, they really look forward to the day that you will let them eat some of your food. Okay, so I really hope this resonated and this helped you in some way to give you some clarity and direction in what you can do in terms of like actions or like steps in your situation, so that it aligns with your greater good. And do let me know in the comment section below how this made sense to you and what your situation exactly is, whatever you like to share. And do like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I put up such yes or no readings every Saturday, and otherwise we do like in-depth love and relationship readings on Fridays. We also talk about some of the other spiritual topic or like self-growth work, self-work sort of topics on Wednesday. And there are other things on Instagram and Facebook that I do. All the details of the weekly schedule is in the description box below. If you have any ideas you'd like me to include something or any topic recommendations, I look forward to hearing about them. If you would like to book a private session, whether it's a reading or a guidance session, my email ID, Facebook, Instagram is in the description box below. Do like, share, subscribe, stay in touch, write to me. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you in the upcoming videos. Bye-bye. Hi, group number 4. Welcome to your reading. We're going to begin with a yes or no question. I have actually been randomly doing like 2 questions for some of the groups, or like giving a timeline if I feel drawn to. So we'll see if that happens. But for now, whatever original question you had in mind, think of that question, and I shall ask the pendulum with the answers. Okay. Pendulum, what is the answer to group number 4's question? Okay, group number 4, your answer is somewhat. Okay. I feel drawn to like do another question for you. No, should I do timeline? Yeah, I feel drawn to do a timeline for you. So, let's say, so this is a somewhat. Then should I do by when? No. By when? I should do by when will you get clarity? Or let me see what comes through. So you should get clarity in the next 10 to 15 days or 10 to 15 weeks. Okay. So the camera just cut off, but what I was saying is your timeline that's coming through on like you getting clarity in the situation, or like further clarity in the situation, is 10 to 15 days or 10 to 15 weeks. Okay. Now, you know, based on your situation, what is more likely, but it seems to be either of the two for you guys, or most of you guys, whoever's question would actually have a timeline. Cool. Now I'm going to put some messages on your situation, on like just, it could be something that you need to know, something that they could do, or something that you could do, or some guidance on like what steps you can do to actually help move the situation in alignment with your greater good. All right, so let's see group number 4. Okay, some of you guys could actually be in a no communication situation, or your person might not be saying much or doing much for that matter. They would like you to be open with them, and they would like to be open with you, because they would like to establish more trust in the situation. So whether this is a platonic or romantic relationship or whatever situation, they would like for there to be more trust in the situation. Excuse me. So what they want is, like the card literally says, actually the card is a dare, and it says exchange your mobile phones for 10 minutes. Okay, your mobile phones are like one of the most personal things that you have nowadays, and it has like all your data and information, and like your chats with other people, and all your social media signed in, and like literally everything that you might be private about, or like they could be private about, but they are happy to share their mobile phone with you and not keep a lock when you're around, and that is something that they want to do, or like that is something you want to like be in a situation where that is established, where you all have that kind of trust with each other that you don't need to have locks on your phone and you can exchange it. They want to like spend quality time with you. They want to like share music. They want to like cuddle and just like hug and sit and chill and spend time together, if that would be appropriate in your situation, obviously. So these cards are like love tarot cards, so like it need not be so romantic, so like don't get creeped out if that is not appropriate in your situation. Like that's not gonna happen. Okay, this is just like for people it is appropriate for, and for others I'm giving you like more generic messages that are coming from the cards. So don't get creeped out if this is a work thing. Your coworker or boss is not trying to cuddle with you and listen to metal sweet nice melodies with you and stuff. That's not their intention. They are just wanting to like you just basically like sharing or like increasing the level of like trust and intimacy, or like just trust in the situation, because you let people you trust cuddle you. You wouldn't let like strangers cuddle you. So trust is a main factor that's coming out. They would like to show you through their actions that they trust you, or through their words, but right now I don't see them like saying or doing anything much. But that's something they intend to do. They would like you to make travel plans or like chilling plans together, or like set up meetings or initiate an encounter where you spend time together, basically like a short trip or something. And maybe you've been very kind and supportive to them, even though like they're not talking much, not saying much. Like you've been very understanding of whatever the situation is. So they really want to thank you for doing that, and that has actually helped them trust you, and it's helped them build the trust that you're not really going anywhere, and that makes them like in a good way, not really like going anywhere, abandoning them, and they feel more comfortable to open up, and they can trust you more and stuff like that. So maybe they have had bad experiences when it comes to like people and relationships in their lives, and they go slow, they take time to open up, but once they trust someone, they like go all in. Like they would, it's like they don't even need to blink, like they blindly trust the person when they trust the person, which is why it takes them time sometimes to actually reach that stage. But they really appreciate all the understanding that you're showing, all the support, all the kindness that you're showing, and maybe ask them out, maybe like try make a plan. They could be up for it, um, but do that like in a bit, okay? Like they want you to do that, but do that like once they show some movement or some trust, they open up little. That's when you would want to do that. You wouldn't really want to rush that in. But if you're doing that, also do it in a casual way where it doesn't you're not like entering their personal space or their safe zone or their comfort area. It's not that they don't want to like do things, it's just I feel like right now they're a little quiet because that's what their comfort zone is, or maybe like it's a little too soon for them to really like open up and trust you so much and really like rush into things, because they seem like a person who would be expressive and who would trust once they have established the trust. But knowing that right now they're not doing much, it actually could be because people who really trust 100% also have that fear that if I trust them so much, then they might just break it and go away. If that has happened in the past, obviously not everyone, but if something like that has happened with your person in the past, and they probably like shutting down a little, or taking some time to open up, or like taking these pauses so that they are sure that they can trust you. And yeah, they would really like you to make plans, or like make them a meal or do something for them. Like if they see that you're still there and you're not going anywhere and you're being supportive, then they'll be able to like open up and trust you like never before. Yeah, they want you to be open about their existence in your life, whatever extent it might be, since they're quiet and like they're not doing much. But at a time when you're la, they would like to not be very secretive about it, because maybe their last similar experience, maybe they were seeing someone, but that person was like very secretive about them, and they not really like mixed them with the rest of their world, or introduced them to the rest of their world, and maybe like they bounced too soon as well, and this person really trusted them. So this doesn't have to be a person's story, but I'm getting that for some of you. So if that is, please let me know in the comment section below, and how this resonates with you and how this helped you. I really hope this gave you some clarity where your person is. I'm still getting a very like you need to like not lean forward so much, because your person's like leaning back a little. They're not gone. Okay, so if your question is are they gone and stuff like that, they've not gone. They will return, they will make plans and everything, and they will like trust you, and they trust you a lot, and they want to trust you a lot. It's just they need their time. Once they've got their time, once you've also like given them some of the space, they're going to be back. And yeah, I guess that's the message for you today. I hope this helped you in some way. Do like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay in touch and to get to know when the upcoming videos are out. I put up a yes or no reading every Saturdays. Every Fridays I put up a love and relationships reading, which is a little more in-depth. And on Wednesdays we talk about different things that will help you with your spiritual journey and your self-growth and just to become a happier person in life. There are other things also that I do on Instagram and Facebook, all of which is mentioned in the description box below. If you have any ideas or recommendations on topics or something that I could include in the plan, do let me know. And if you're looking for a private reading or a guidance session, my email ID, Facebook and Instagram is mentioned below, so do write to me. You can also like get in touch with me in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys, and please support the channel in any way you can. It will really help me and others as well, I'm hoping. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming videos. Until then, bye bye. Hi group number 5, welcome to your reading. We're going to begin with the yes or no question, so keep that in mind. Okay, okay. Wow. Heart chakra, throat chakra. Okay, I'm also getting like the heartbeat sound, like I was getting like dhak dhak or something, like maybe your heart's beating for the answer, or maybe it's like you need to work on your heart chakra and throat chakra. I also saw this very pretty turquoise and teal color sort of sphere with like shading and stuff. Is very pretty. So if those colors like might help you, maybe if you have those colors, pair those colors with something, I don't know. But heart and throat, okay, so work on that. It will help you with the situation. Now I'm gonna get to the pendulum answer. What is the answer for group number 5? Yep, the answer is yes. It's more like yep, like it's that tiny. Yeah, no other message. It's just like yep. Cool. So I'm gonna pull some cards and see what is coming through on how you can better align this to your greater good, or like just information that tells you what's gonna happen next, what your person's about to do, or what they expect from you. All right, these cards are from a love tarot, so they're going to be romantic, but if your situation is not romantic, that's absolutely all right, because I'm going to be telling you what I get from the cards in a more platonic sense as well. So just because the card is romantic, don't freak out, because if it's not a romantic relationship, then your person does not want that. Okay, that's just how the cards are. It's not their desires. I'm going to tell you like the platonic or the actual in-depth hidden message for you that's coming from the cards. All right, so let's see what's coming to group number 5. Okay, then. Your person has some complaints with you, okay? And they would really appreciate if you would ask them how you could improve, because it seems like they have some pointers or some like guidance on suggesting how you could work on your vices in general. So if it's not even like they have complaints, but there are like maybe you have certain habits that are not healthy for you, and they are like dying to tell you what you can do to sort of fix that in your life, but they're waiting for you to ask. So if you would like that kind of insight and knowledge from your person, then please ask them because they really want to know. They really do. Okay, I'm not gonna take these cards because if they come again, I'll take them obviously. But these are all the cards from like the previous piles that just came out again. So we're gonna see if they come out again. What's coming to group number 5? Okay. Why are you getting decks and decks of cards? It's like the deck gets divided into 3 and then that comes. Okay, that's better. They would like you to express your love for them or express yourself better. Yeah, they want you to express basically, and if you can't do it through words, then buy them a card, send them a meme with the message that you want to give, you know, be subtle, but send it. Yeah, they want you to like cuddle and like to initiate physical intimacy if this is romantic in nature. And even if it's not, like even if it's like a friend or something, they will love, like if you're someone who gets a little weird with people touching them or whatever, but like they really appreciate you and they would love to be able to hug you, you know, so they would love for you to do that. If you're someone who stopped them in the past, maybe they don't initiate that now, but you know, they wouldn't complain if they got a hug or two. If it's not romantic in nature, or even like if it's not okay to hug the person in whatever situation you are in, then what they really mean is they just want you to be more expressive, whether it's through words, whether it's through actions or whatever. They just want to know what's going on with you, or like how do you feel, and just express that. They would like to take you out on a trip somewhere. They would like to spend like lots of time with you. Like it's not like a date, it's like a whole trip, you know, it's like a whole weekend getaway. Not like a long 15-day trip also, but like a weekend getaway, something in the middle, but they want to spend like a considerable amount of time with you where they can get to know you a little, and you all can spend some nice time together also. Not so much that you'll get sick of each other or like it becomes a little too much all of a sudden, but not like very little also, because they genuinely want to understand you, and maybe that's why also they need you to express more, because they don't really understand you that well, or they want to understand you even better, so they would like for you to express yourself, and they would like to spend some time with you so that they can spend some time and learn more about you. They would also like you again to be more expressive and to thank them for things they do, or to in general, like if they do something that you like or you appreciate or something, tell them so they know they should do more of that, you know. Or even if it's something like when you went and they're listening, so just be like, you know, thank you for listening, so they know that okay, this is something you appreciate, and because they just like heard you crib for like an hour, you know, the least you can do is just be like, thank you for listening, like literally. But you don't always need to do that, but like these guys seem to be people who would appreciate that and like it. Okay, yeah. And also, like I feel like I just got this very randomly, but they love compliments. So if you like really like what they're wearing, or like you think they're looking very pretty or something like that, then just let them know, you know, they love that. It really like makes them feel very nice. Okay, I'm getting another, because I feel like some of you might have got a yes no question after this, or like I'm feeling like doing one more right now for you. So quickly think of like a yes or no question, pause the video if you like, and I will also, yeah, let me just thank you right now. So in the meanwhile, you all can also like think of your question, okay? So my weekly schedule of the videos that I do on Instagram or Facebook and on YouTube is in the description box below. Please go through it And let me know if you would like me to add something, or if you have any recommendations of like topics or just other things I can do to spice it up a little and make it more useful and interesting for you guys. I really hope to help you guys in any way that I can through the content that I create. My email ID, Instagram, and Facebook handles are in the description box below. So if you're looking for a private reading, or if you're looking for like a guidance session, then you can reach out to me over there. You can also reach out to me in the comment section below. I love hearing how this resonated with you, and even otherwise just things, what pile you selected, or just like say hi so I know you're watching. Like, I just want to connect with you guys, get to know you more. So do write, do like, do share, do subscribe, do like, hit the notification bell to watch the upcoming videos and staying in touch, because I love seeing you guys. And I hope your question's ready by now, because yeah, I'm gonna go to finding your answer. Okay, what is the answer for group number 5's question? Okay, I got asked another time, so I'm gonna rephrase the question quickly in your mind again, please. Group number 5. Rephrase the question. We're gonna try this again. Okay. Okay. I hope you've rephrased it by now. You can pause it if you like, because I'm done with the thank you speech as well. Okay, what's group number 5's answer? It's a yes. Okay, so oh, it's a nicer yes than you got the first time. It's like a proper yes. Cool. Okay, thank you. I really hope this helped you guys and this answered your questions and gave you some clarity on your situation. And I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming videos. Until then, I will see you later. Bye bye.